Now moving forward, and we are going to move you through the color barrier. You are going to see colors all around you. They may be dancing and floating or just appearing and disappearing. I want you to focus on the colors you see as we move through this color barrier. Now that we are there, tell me, what color do you see?
Red.
Okay. How does this color make you feel?
I don't have a feeling associated with it. It's just red.
Okay. Now you pass through that color. Another color is coming. What color do you see?
I'm
Back to darkness. Okay. I want you to stare out into the darkness. But in your mind's eye, I want you to wipe your eyes. Just wipe the eyes, get any sleep out of them, just so you can clear your vision. And then I want you to open your mind's eye and look again and imagine all the colors around you. Any color that looks nice to you. But there's one color in particular that stands out. And as it stands out, it's going to come closer to you. What color is that?
yellow.
How does the yellow make you feel?
Warm.
Good. Okay, so that warmness rushes over you. Now there's another color coming towards you, brighter than the others. It's at you now. What color is that? Green. How does that make you feel?
I have no feelings about it.
No feeling for green. That's fine. There's other colors dancing around. So many colors. Here comes another one.
Purple.
Okay. How does purple make you feel?
No.
Makes you feel what? In awe? Okay. Still so many colors. You didn't even know that there were that many colors. And here comes another color, just coming right at you. Blue. How does blue make you feel?
Um,
What did you say? Calm. Okay. That calmness is over you. So many colors. What's another color that's coming straight at you now?
white.
How does white make you feel?
I don't have a feeling about it.
Okay, that's fine. There's another color. What color do you see?
Orange.
How does orange make you feel?
I don't have a feeling about it.
Okay. There's another color coming. What color is that?
Back to darkness.
Okay. So you have moved through the color barrier. You are going to see now that the colors are fading and a bright white light will start to appear. Do you see the bright white light?
Yes.
I want you to continue to move into and through the light. Once you get to the other side, you will notice that it's dark again. We have now moved through that bright white light. Tell me, now that we have moved through the bright white light, what do you see?
Mostly darkness,
Okay.
but like a small light.
Okay. So this is called the spirit realm. We are now one step closer to moving into your past life. You have finally arrived here and now to the most relevant time, arriving here and now to the most necessary place. And as the movement slows, you begin to gather your bearings. And as the movement stops, you begin to feel your point of view here and now in this place, the most relevant and necessary time and place. And as you feel yourself now in this time and in this place, I want you to tell me the very first things that you see or the impressions that you have as you begin to understand where you are and what is happening around you. Tell me, what do you see in this new space?
I get flashes of a giant field and then I go back into darkness.
Okay. So you're in a giant field. Just try to think of that giant field in your mind's eye. Do you know where you might be?
No,
You said,
no.
we're going to flash forward. So at the count of 3, we're going to flash forward to a relevant day of the life that you are currently looking at. 1, 2, 3. What do you see?
I'm struggling here. I'm back into darkness. I'm not seeing anything.
Okay, that's fine. Just relax there. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to call on your higher self and see if we can figure out why you are having trouble seeing into this past life. When we connect with your higher self, oftentimes they communicate with us telepathically. So when I ask a question, I need you to tell me the very first thing that you hear or the very first thought that comes to mind. On the count of 3, we are going to ask the energy of your higher self to come forward and communicate with us. 1, just continue to breathe in and out. 2, starting to feel the energy of your higher self come forward now. 3, calling in the energy of your higher self fully. We are now connected with your higher self. Tell me, can you feel or see the energy of your higher self present?
Brain calling my middle name.
You said the higher self is calling your middle name?
Yes.
Okay. Now that the higher self is present, may we speak with Tanya's higher self.
I hear okay.
Okay. May we ask the higher self questions?
Yes.
Okay. Why is Tanya unable to visualize this past life?
She's not ready.
Okay. Can we heal that block and remove that block today that's making her not ready?
She needs time.
Okay. What does the client need to do? I'm sorry, what does Tanya need to do to be able to move forward in today's session?
I hear breathe and relax.
Okay. Since we cannot see that past life, are you able to tell her about its importance?
I'm not hearing anything anymore.
It's okay. Why does the higher self think that Tanya is not ready to view that life?
I just hear she's not ready again.
Okay. Thank you for telling us that. Can the higher self tell Tanya what steps she needs to take to align with her truth and purpose in this life?
Not hearing.
Sometimes it may take a minute for the higher self to answer. What we're going to do is call on some of that source healing that we have stored up in your body and just a little bit more from source. And we're going to give that to you and your higher self right now to help with this session. So you are experiencing source healing now. And we'll ask again, can we please speak to Tanya's higher self?
Yes.
Good. What steps does Tanya need to take to align with her truth and purpose in this life?
I just keep hearing slow down.
Okay. What wisdom can the higher self share with Tanya that would be of highest good for her to know?
I just keep hearing pay attention.
Okay. What is one strength that Tanya has not seen or does not appreciate about herself?
Intuition?
She doesn't appreciate or doesn't see her intuition.
Yeah. I hear you're very gifted. Trust it.
That's good advice. Okay. What life lessons are Tanya's past experiences trying to teach her?
Stop worrying. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. What is one belief or assumption that is limiting Tanya?
Feeling worthy?
And how can she feel more worthy?
Look around you. It's all there.
Okay. What knowledge or wisdom is Tanya ready to know that you can share with her?
Silence.
Okay. We're going to send more source healing to you and your higher self. The source healing is with you both now, making everything okay, everything gentle, everything calm. What knowledge or wisdom is Tanya ready to know that the higher self can now share with her?
Nothing.
What is Tanya not seeing that could help her if she did see it?
We're all on a similar journey. People aren't as bad as you make them out to be. And you should trust more.
Okay. Can you tell Tanya what her gifts in this lifetime are and how she should go about developing these gifts?
I hear compassion, but that's weird because I don't really perceive that as a gift in the way that I intended when I asked the question. But that's the only word that I'm hearing.
The gift of compassion.
Knowing.
Okay.
I'm hearing.
Compassion, knowing, and intuition. How does
Now
the,
your sight.
oh, sight, okay.
And that's all.
What can she do? What can Tanya do to help develop these gifts?
Meditate more. Relax. Find your happiness. Read.
Okay. How does the higher self communicate with Tanya?
In thought and journaling.
Okay. What can Tanya do to hear the messages from the higher self clearer?
Be more consistent with journaling.
Okay. What sign is the higher self giving Tanya as a warning when the higher self is trying to warn her?
Uneasiness. Things won't feel right. You'll be confused.
Where would Tanya feel that uneasiness the most?
I hear heart and mind.
Okay. Thank you. Is there a past life that the higher self thinks Tanya is ready to see?
I hear animal. That's the only word that's I'm hearing.
Okay. It's a past life of an animal.
Yes.
Does the higher self know which animal so that we can call upon it?
Shark? It's weird.
It's what?
A shark?
Okay.
That's so random.
We're going to try it. Does your higher self have any advice for me?
No.
Okay. We thank the higher self for coming through and giving us those much needed advice and answers to our questions. We're going to leave the higher self here while Tanya,
The suggestion is to refer to me by my middle name, Kali.
what is that?
Kali.
How do you spell that?
Kalee.
Ali. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Thank you to the higher self. Now we're going to leave the body here once again, and we are going to journey to the life where you were a shark. You're going to feel once again home, and you're going to float into the light and find yourself in a space so vast with colors so clear and beautiful and unique that they are yours and yours alone. And as you float, you feel so safe, so warm, and so very comfortable. You are now traveling to the most relevant time. You are traveling to the most necessary place. You are traveling to the life where you were a shark. You're moving through barriers of where you thought you could no longer, where you could go no further. You are moving through barriers of where you have never been before and never before imagined you could go. And you do because you can. And you are the very essence of this movement and light. You are finally arriving here and now to the most relevant time, arriving here and now to the most necessary place. And as the movement slows, you begin to gather your bearings. And as the movement stops, you begin to feel your point of view now, in this time, in this place. The most relevant and necessary time and place. And as you feel yourself now, in this time and in this place, I want you to tell me the very first things that you see or the very first impressions that you have. As you begin to understand where you are and what is happening around you, tell me, what do you see in this new space? What did you say?
A ship.
You see a ship?
Yes.
Okay. It's the ship. Where is the ship? I can't hear you.
I see a ship and there's fishermen on the ship casting nets.
Okay. Are you looking? What's your point of view to the ship? Are you looking up?
I'm
or
looking up. I'm in the water.
Okay. Can you see your body?
No, I don't see my body. I'm aware of it, but I'm not looking at my body.
And what are you?
I'm a hammerhead shark.
Okay. And you see what are you thinking when you watch the fisherman and the ship?
I think it's curiosity about what's happening.
Are you aware that you're a spirit or are you aware that you are a shark?
I think I'm aware that I'm a shark.
Okay. Let us fast forward to another important day of this life. 1, 2, 3. What are you doing now?
Sorry, I think I'm getting disconnected because I'm hearing noise in my house from my daughter vacuuming, so I'm
It's
struggling
okay.
to stay.
It only makes us go deeper. It's just outside noise that just makes us go deeper. You are at an important day of this life. What do you see?
Feel like I'm seeing a couple different things that don't go together.
Okay.
I'm seeing or experiencing rather being in a net,
Okay.
caught. But I'm also seeing people in the water.
They're dead.
Bodies floating in the water. Like they're drowning or they're sinking
Okay. Do you know how
still.
they died?
No,
Are you watching them from the net?
no. They're too distinct, I guess, visions.
Okay.
They're not affiliated with each other. It's like flashes of being in a net and then flashes of seeing a woman's face, but she's lifeless, but she's like sinking in the water.
Okay. Are you still the shark as you're seeing the body sink?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's go to the net. You're in the net. What happens next?
I'm caught with other fish. I see a man. So I'm on the ship now. It's got interesting facial hair.
Okay. What do they do with you when you get on the ship?
I'm not seeing that. I just see being caught in the net, and it's like I hear birds and I just see this man who must have been like a fisherman or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe the one that caught me.
Okay. So we are now going to leave this life. Your spirit, the body of the shark has died. Your spirit is moving from the shark. We are going to go to the soul realm, the spirit realm. On the count of 3, you will find yourself in a different space. This space is what the soul calls the spirit realm. 1, just leaving this life behind. 2, floating and moving into the spirit realm. 3, you have now entered the spirit realm. What do you see?
I saw flashes of white and gold, but now I'm back to darkness.
Okay. So now that you are in the spirit realm, we are going to see the Council of Elders. This is the council that we all have and go to sometimes after we finished a life. This council is going to be different for everyone. Sometimes it's beings that look like humans, and other times it's not. But in this space, we can discuss our past life and get a better understanding of what just happened. Now that you are present in the spirit realm, I'm going to take you to your council of elders. On the count of 3, we will be sitting down at the table with your council of elders. 1, 2, 3. You are now present with the energy of your council of elders, and you've just sat down at the table with them. Tell me, what do you see or feel?
I see a man with white hair, long hair, an older, he's a white man.
Okay.
But then I see an older black woman, also with gray hair, not so much white, but like a dark gray hair. She's older.
Okay. You just see the 2 of them?
I see that there are others, but I can't make out a face.
Okay. Can they help you to understand what the purpose of that life was?
I hear you're not ready. Stop crying.
Not ready, stop crying. Okay. Can they tell you what lessons you were supposed to learn as a shark?
Be free, relax, but observe.
Okay. Do they have any messages for you before you move forward?
You're gonna be okay. That's
Okay.
it.
Thank them for their time. Now that we've visited your council of elders, I am going to take you to your spirit guides. On the count of 3, you will be present with your spirit guides. 1, just leaving the space and moving forward now to connect with your spirit guides. 3, we have now moved forward in the spirit realm, and you are now present with your spirit guides. Tell me, can you see or feel your spirit guides?
No.
Do you feel like you should be somewhere else to meet your spirit guides? Is there a place that your soul goes to meet them?
I think I'm distracted.
Okay. We're going to go back to what we said before. Any outside sounds only help you to go deeper into relaxation. Your soul is on a magical journey. We are in the spirit realm. We have lived a life as a shark. We have met with your council of elders. And we are now moving to meet your spirit guides. On the count of 3, you are wherever you usually go to meet with your spirit guides. 1, 2, 3. Tell me, what do you see or feel?
I feel like I'm on a beach alone.
Okay.
There's like a swirling light that I see in the sky.
Does this beach feel or look familiar?
No, it's empty. It's not like a populated beach. I'm alone.
Okay. What color is the sand?
It's a white sand, soft mounds.
Is there a chair or seating at the beach?
No, I'm here sitting on the sand, looking out into the water.
And how do you feel?
Um,
Okay. I want you, using your middle name, to ask for your spirit guides to please come forward and join you on the beach. Do you now feel your spirit guides?
Feel, yes. See, no.
Okay, that's fine. What do you feel?
Like I'm surrounded by, yes, protection. Yeah,
Do you get a sense of how many?
there's a few.
Okay. Can you ask them if you could see their face?
Nothing.
That's fine. Can you ask them how you communicate with them and how they communicate with you?
I hear you're too tense. And you know, for me, honestly,
Mhm.
this is me speaking. I think I'm more in touch with hearing, being connected when I'm high. I think my mind is still,
Mhm.
and I think I have more clarity
Okay.
and information kind of just flows.
Okay. Are they giving you that thought or you just came up with that thought?
I've known that.
Okay. Oh, so they said that you know.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know. You
Oh,
know.
okay.
You
Hmm.
know.
Do they have any advice for you?
I hear relax, breathe, meditate more,
Okay, the
be
same that.
consistent.
Okay. You can just relax with them and enjoy the time that you have basking in this protection. Okay. Thank your spirit guides for protecting you and for being with you. Did you have any questions to ask them before we leave them?
No.
Okay. So thank them for their time. And we are going to visit one more place. We're going to move forward through time and space to the Akashic Records Library. On the count of 3, you will find yourself standing in front of the Akashic Records Library. 1, 2, 3. You are now standing in front of the Akashic Records Library. Tell me, what do you see in this space?
Like bookshelves, but really, really tall, vast bookshelves.
Okay. Are there any other beings there to help you in this space?
I don't know if they're here to help me. I see like somebody in a cloak.
Is he near you?
He's in front of all of the shelves.
Okay.
It's a man. His face is covered, but like a cloak.
Okay. So what we're going to do is move forward in this space. We are now moving forward to your section in the Akashic Records. On the count of 3, you will see your shelf or your book. 1, 2, 3. You are now present in your space of the Akashic Records. Do you see your book?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to grab your book and go sit down at an empty table in the library so we can look into your book and explore your records. Now that you have your book, tell me, what does it look or feel like?
I see a lot of blank pages, which is weird.
It's okay. The pages will fill up. What does the outside of the book look like?
It's leather. But it's like a soft leather.
Is there a design or anything written on the front of it?
It's just my name.
It's just your name? What name might that be?
Tanya Khalid.
Okay. I want you to open the book, turn to the very last page of the book, and tell me what is the number you see at the bottom of that page.
$4.59.
Okay, that's how many lives you have lived. Now, simply, actually, you're going to turn to the very first page of the book and tell me, what do you see on that page?
Snake.
Okay, that was your first life. Hmm, okay. So now I want you to turn to the page where you had the happiest life. You're going to just thumb through the book until you find the happiest life. Do you see that life? What did you say?
Sure, I recognize that it's happy.
You said you're trying to recognize what's happy.
I'm not sure how to recognize that it's a happy life. The book has a bunch of images in it.
Yep. Just thumb through and whatever feels the happiest, you stop. Don't overthink it. Think the headphone might be out of your ear.
See a little boy.
You see a little boy. Okay, so what we're going to do is you are just going to step into the page with the little boy on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. You are now in that life. Tell me, what do you see?
I'm in a field. Can you hear me?
Yes.
With, I presume, my father.
Okay.
He's holding my hand.
What does your hand look like?
This is weird because the little boy is a white little boy. He's got brown hair, it's short. But the face that I'm looking at is my father now. And obviously, I mean, he's a black man.
Mhm.
But I
It's
feel like
okay.
the man is my father. But the little boy is, it's a white boy. It's a little boy. He's got brown hair and he's got a little hat on.
So that life, your father was your father in that life.
Yeah, it's my father now, but yeah, it's weird. Or maybe
Mhm.
that's just what I think of.
It's fine. Do you know what the year is in this life?
Based on the dress, it's giving, I don't know, early 1900s. I don't know a year. Getting 1920.
You said it's nice. Yeah, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Something happened for a second. Okay. So what you're going to do you know what you two are doing in the field?
I see a tree near us, but I feel like we were going for a walk to go somewhere. This was the route.
Okay. And how are you feeling right now?
Happy. I'm holding his hand.
So on the count of three, we're going to fast forward to an important day in this life. 1, 2, 3. You are there now. What do you see?
I'm back to darkness.
Okay. On the count of three, we're going to move to the most happiest day of this life. With all the source healing that you have residing in your body, feeling all your cells, making you safe, we're going to move forward to the happiest day in this life. 1, 2, 3. What do you see?
I'm riding bikes with other boys. I'm a little older. We're just playing.
And what makes this day so happy?
And it seems I'm just surrounded by friends. And the
Okay.
bikes seem to be special.
Okay. We're going to back out of that picture, and you're now back in the Akashic Records with your book in front of you. Now, we're going to go to the life that taught you a valuable lesson. Look at your book. What life has taught you the most valuable lesson that you have learned so far? Are you able to find that page?
I'm having a hard time staying at the book at this table.
You're having a hard time staying there?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you having a hard time?
It's like coming in and out of focus.
Okay. Does your soul know why it's coming in and out of focus?
You're distracted.
Okay. That's what it's saying. It's
Mhm.
distracted. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do is you're going to get up and take your book and put it back where you found it. Okay. Did you put it back?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you still see the man with the cloak?
Yep.
And what is he doing?
When I put it back, I was pulled back out in front of the library, and he's now in front of me.
Is he directly in front of you or kind of off?
He's slightly turned to the side, but I'm now outside of the library. I'm not in between the shelves anymore.
Okay. But he's gone about doing what he's doing.
Yeah, he's like there, some sort of like, I don't know. It's like security.
Yeah,
That's the only way I could.
I I know who that is. Okay. Um,
It's like
so
the bouncer from the library. I don't know.
that's exactly what he is. Um, if he can hear you, just tell him thank you for allowing you access, because that's what he has done. He's allowed you access. So you can thank him
Okay.
and let him know that we will be leaving now.